K-Mac, what's up, bro? Chris Brown, Martin at work. I got to say, man, I'm a fan. In our few conversations with you, I'm a big fan of you off the field. A little while back, you gave a little donation and did some work in the community. What made you passionate about working with the community?
Like I said, just the kids, being around the kids, giving back whenever I get a chance. Like I said, football, it's life is bigger than football. And like I said, it's just a blessing just to be around the kids and the community.
Kayden, congratulations. How excited are you to work with somebody like DeMeco Ryans, and what do you like about his defensive philosophy on everything?
Like Coach Ryans, he does a great job of attacking. Like I said, he makes every player available. Like, everybody can make plays, and that's the one thing I like about the defense.
Congrats, Kayden. How do you feel coming from one of the most dominant defense in college to going to one of the most dominant defense in the NFL?
It's like I said, it's no drop-off, competing at a high level. Like I said, I got to beat Will Anderson to the ball, Danielle Hunter. I'm going to put up to the challenge, and I'm ready to work.
Yeah, Kayden, why did you decide to stick around for the second day, and what did you do? How did you occupy your time today here in Pittsburgh?
Well, like I said, throughout the day, I was just really just catching up, manifesting, my name being called. And the reason why I stayed to the second day is because I was supposed to be here. Some things sometimes not going to go your way. I've always been the underdog all my life. And I went through things throughout my life. And like I said, this doesn't faze me at all because I'm here.
Hey, Kate, congratulations. Nick all the way from Australia. Obviously, the NFL has done a great job of expanding the game internationally and especially Australia this upcoming season. What are your thoughts on the game growing into other countries and especially Australia as well?
It's a global business. And like I said, it don't matter where we play. I just want to play some football. That's it.
Vicki Jones, VMH Sports. So, right here. So, when you, your name was called, the team was called, there was a moment there with, it extended into the commissioner, and you were very emotional. My question is, in addition to your dream becoming true, what were you thinking about? What were you feeling in that moment? What was going on?
Like I said, when I got the call, when I walking up the stage, see the hat. Like I said, I seen the commissioner. We had a long conversation yesterday. He said he wanted me to come back, and I told him I will. Like I said, it just shows who I am. Like I said, it just fueled me.
Patrick Durfline with Sick Media. Last year, All-American, Defensive Lineman of the Year, Big Ten. What clicked in you to have a season like that, and how are you going to continue that click into Houston with your rookie year?
Like I said, my coach, Coach Day never went in the portal. Like I said, I knew I had to step up because they believed in me.
So this belief with Houston, you're going to carry that with you?
I'm going to carry
to make those strides that you made last year.
Yeah, I'm going to carry everything I got. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And like I said, the Houston staff, they know that.
Good deal. We're going to be watching, brother.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Kayden, Matt Plasto with Sportico here. First of all, congratulations. Second of all, great fit on the red carpet yesterday. My question is, being born in Houston, raised in Atlanta, what does it mean to go back to your home state?
Like I said, it's a great feeling. Like I said, this is the best fit for me on and off the field. Coach Ryans, the GM Nick, the D-line coach, the whole staff, they embraced me when I came. And like I said, I feel like I can be myself around them.
Being from Texas, do you think that opens up any more business opportunities for you off the field?
Yes, most definitely. Like the barbecue and stuff. I know a lot about Texas, the horses, the cows. I got my teammate C.J. Stroud there, Cade Stover, and like I said, they gonna embrace me.
You gonna get yourself a farm?
No, not yet. Gonna start off slow.
Kayden, you were classmates with Caleb Downs back in the day. Now you'll be in-state rivals after he was drafted by the Cowboys last night, while also being division rivals with his brother Josh, who plays for the Colts. Could you tell us a little more about your relationship with the Downs brothers and how you feel about this newfound rivalry?
Like I said, I'm just so proud of Caleb. Like, growing up, we played against each other. We played with each other this whole time. I'm just so happy he got what he deserved. And like I said, it's just great. Caleb, he's a great guy, a great teammate, and Streamy a great friend, and like he always got my back.
Kayden, you obviously just talked about just how emotional you were after being chosen, but can you tell us maybe from a family perspective some of the best advice you've gotten over these years to get you to this point, and who gave you that advice?
I'll just say my uncles, like just being non-reactant. Like I said, don't outreact towards people, because you never know who's watching. Just like I said, just chilling, letting the action speak.
Hey, Kayden, congratulations. What would you want to tell the Houston Texans fan base if you could talk to them right now?
Hey, let's do it. Hey, like I said, we're gonna win the Super Bowl for sure.
Hey, Kayden. It's Joe Chris from Battle Red Block. Congratulations by getting drafted by the Texans.
Thank you.
What's one part of your game that you feel like is under-recognized?
Just like what I do on the field, like just with the production. Like, can't underestimate that when you put it on tape.
Kayden, Jeff Uvino, USA Today. Can you take us through the last 24 hours emotionally and describe what you were feeling as you waited?
Like I said yesterday, like I said, I had a feeling that I might slip a little bit. Just how the board fell. And like I said, I'm thankful that I'm a Houston Texan. Like, this is the best team to go to.
Yeah, Kayden, what was it like to see all your Ohio State teammates go so early in the draft, and you're kind of sitting around waiting?
Like I said, I've been the underdog, but I'm so happy for Sonny, Carnell, Arvell, and Caleb, because they work really, really hard, just like I did. So I can't be down because they went before me. At the end of the day, we all got to play football. So that's all that matters.
Vicki Jones, VMH Sports again, following up. And regarding leading up to your knowing day 2, your family and what's happening now, have you had any thoughts, not only how this changes your life, but your family and your immediate community? Any of that factored in, or have you thought about that or felt that?
Yeah,
going forward.
Like, my mom, just feeling her when I'm hugging her, when I got my name called. That's knowing that life has changed forever. I'm extremely blessed. Like I said, I'm just so thankful just to have everybody around me. It's a lot of people that believe in me. You can't worry about who hating, other people's opinion. You got to worry about what you can't control. Yeah. Yes, just because she played both roles, and when I was in middle school, elementary, she used to drive me hours anywhere. She sacrificed a lot. Like I said, she always been hard on me, but no, she just wanted me to make it. That's all. Thank you.
Kayden, congratulations on being drafted. My question is to you is, what would you like your new teammates to know about you?
Like who I am as a person, like an exceptional football player, a high IQ. Like I said, I'm gonna fit right in with the Houston Texans staff and the players and the staff and the coaches. Like, it's a reason why they drafted me. They didn't overthink it.
Kayden, growing up, we all had our sports heroes, and we had a reason why they were our sports heroes. Now you're at this level. Kids are going to be looking at you, looking up to you. What do you want them to see in you to keep going in the journey that they're going on, following your footsteps?
Just keep taking steps. Like I said, anybody that sees me right here in this moment, it's possible. Like, I came from nothing. I've been through so many challenges throughout my life. And like I said, I always felt overlooked. I always felt like I was the underdog. And getting to this stage right here, it's just a real feeling. Like I said, you just got to put the work in. You got to block out the noise, and you just got to stay to yourself and stay true to yourself and stay vision cleared.
3 more questions. Hi, Kayden. I was wondering if you had any specific goals for your rookie season.
Rookie of the year. win the Super Bowl, production. That's it.
Hey, Kayden, congrats on getting drafted. When in the process did you kind of see that Houston might be a team that was going to show interest to you? When did that kind of start, those conversations, and were there any other teams that you thought might look to take you before Houston did?
I'll just say, like, on my visit, and, like, they were just saying I was the best defensive tackle in the class. I knew they could have got me with their first pick, but, the board fell like O-lineman, straight O-lineman. But, I'm right where I need to be, and I'm blessed.
Final question.
Kayden, congratulations. I know faith is a big part of your life. How could other Christians pray for you?
How could other Christians pray for me?
Yeah.
They can just pray. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Kayden.
All right.